front-runner tonight either. However, speculation has begun to focus on Cardinals from all corners of the world. Also, Boston's Sean O'Malley is making quite an impression in the Vatican, as he did here in South Florida as the leader of the Archdiocese of the Palm Beaches. News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran is here now with more on local support for O'Malley. Dan?
Well, Shannon, O'Malley moved into his current position as Archbishop in Boston on the heels of the Catholic Church sex abuse scandal. It is with that sense of healing that many here are considering him as a contender to be the next pope.
In Vatican City, on the verge of their conclave, Catholic cardinals offer their views of what they want in the next pope. Among the potential pontiffs are some Americans, including Archbishop of Boston, Cardinal Sean Patrick O'Malley. In the early 2000s, O'Malley was Bishop of Palm Beach, leaving impressions here in South Florida.
I remember him cutting up and just, telling jokes, and it's kind of like, really? I didn't expect that.
Dave Scheel crossed paths with O'Malley as the two reached out together to inmates. Scheel says he knows a thing or two about O'Malley, who he simply calls Patrick. Scheel is also a man of the cloth. To the 300 or so people in his congregation, Scheel is known as the barefoot preacher. He gives his sermons at a Treasure Coast restaurant, not from a pulpit, a far cry from the pomp and circumstance at the Vatican right now. Scheel says O'Malley crossed denominational lines, an asset, he says, in the next pope.
I think outreach is administering love and inviting somebody into the family of God, and I think Patrick is perfect for that.
The Catholic Church is at a crossroads. Will the new leader aim to clean up the Vatican's bureaucratic mess?
I think if we just push them under the carpet and pretend they don't exist, that's the biggest problem.
Advice from a pastor whose church can be packed up in a trailer for the next pope, whomever it may be.
Not allowing themselves to get too heady and to stay genuine is the key for any strong leader.
Now, right now, as we said, no clear front runner and no sense that a single man has what it takes to fix all of the church's problems. Cardinals enter the Sistine Chapel tomorrow with no indication how long their voting will last. I'm Dan Corcoran, WPTV News Channel 5.